Blaze here and welcome to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you some Transformers made out of Lego that I will be showing you how they transform and what they do. So let's go and meet them. So there they are, and we have all 5 of them. So we have Thunderclap over here, we have Scrappy, we have the leader of the Storm Crew, which is what they're called, Overquake, then we have Issa, and then we have Firefly. So let's get into them individually, and I think I'll start with Firefly. So as you can see, Firefly is a plane. Bad lighting in here, but anyway. He's a plane. He's supposed to be a Spitfire, but he's a plane. So he's quite good. You can see his hands on the bottom, and this was my second Transformer, so it's not the best. But to transform him, there's this little piece, if you can see here, it's undercarriage. You flick that up and push it round, like that. And then these are his actual legs, so you fold them down, and then these actually click. And you do that on both legs, and then they fold down to the back, and there are his legs. See the little tiny legs? And then if you see here, these fold down. Okay, right. His arm breaks off. There are his hands. He's got little hands each side. And then this part is pretty cool. See that propeller at the top, spinning? If you take that, and you can fold it each way, and the undercarriage pops up, and there's his head. So this is Firefly. Very cool little plane. This is Lego, but yeah, it's quite cool. Second Transformer, so he's not the greatest, but I think he's quite cool. He looks cool. He's quick, I guess. He's playing, he can go bam bam, hit other people, but yeah, let's move on to the next one. Next, we have Issa. Now Issa, you may be thinking, why is it called Issa and stuff? Well, if you read the name Issa backwards, it says race. So this is Issa race backwards, and this is a Formula 1 car. The back wing isn't the greatest, and this was my first Transformer, so it's not going to be good. But I still think this is one of my favourites today. So to transform this guy, I'll just give you a quick look around him. To transform, it's actually not that hard. So if you see these panels here on the side pods, if you fold them in, they become there. Now these wheels here have his hands on. So if you pull these down, they'll fold down to the side. Now for his front wing, these front wing pieces fold in and go one click inwards. Now with here, if you just stand him like that, he looks a bit like a evil monster thing. But if you fold this down, you've got his eye. And yes, his eye is on his front wing, but if you didn't know that before, then it will seem like it's just a badge of some kind. And this guy is really easily breakable, so I'm trying not to completely shatter him. But those are his arms, and then these little wheel pieces are on joints, if you can see there, and they click forward twice. Hopefully, yes they do. And then the feet come down and click back once each foot. And then you have Issa standing up. Now this guy has actually some weapons on him, and if you can see, these little things come out and become little guns. So they can fold back in, but originally this was actually going to be his chest, and the face was going to come in and do that. Right, let me just angle the camera up like that. But I didn't really like that, so we've put him like he was. Sorry. There we go. Like he was. Now, as you can see, he's a bit weird with one eye, and long legs and massive arms that don't really do anything. But that's Esau. And the next one is going to be the leader of Storm Squad. So as I was saying, now we have the leader of Storm Squad. Now, he may look a bit weird with this weird thing on it, and there is supposed to be one on the other side, but I haven't got the pieces to make the other one yet. But as you might be able to tell, this guy is a dragster. So, drag racing, super fast, you know, all the things that a race car should have. And this guy is my favourite out of all of them. And this isn't my latest, it's my second latest. And so, he looks pretty cool. I mean, this could be better, but yeah. Also, all of these, they haven't got the right colour schemes yet, so I need to find more pieces to make them look better. But these are just prototypes. So, as you can see, I'm going to fold these arms out to transform, and they kind of become his arms. So there's one of his hands, and here's the other one. And then this part here, if you go around to the back, there's a hinge there, and so you push down on that. Oh, I forgot to do something. So this wheel part comes down, and this comes up and clicks in there. Then this back wing piece folds down and becomes his chest, and that little cockpit part folds down, and his feet come out, and his eye comes down. Now, as you can see, I do like one-eyed Cyclops people. And yeah, I think this guy is so cool, because if you see on this hand, if you fold this in and then fold this out, his hand turns into a gun. Now I think that's pretty cool for me, but then you can fold it back out and this guy's hand again. Well, this guy's really cool, and he's the leader of Storm Squad. I think the wheels look really good up here, and the feet are quite short, and it's got wham, lots of long arms. So that's Overquake, and the pun in the name, overtake, and overquake, is like earthquake, but I'm bad at puns, so yeah. So let's get on to the next one, which is in fact Scrappy. So here is Scrappy, and he's like a dump truck, or any kind of truck you want him to be, and this is the simplest by far. And he's a bit basic, but he's really simple transformation. So if you pop these open, you see his face. These are actually his hands, so they just fold down here. Then the windshield slides up. Now you see these radiator coils down here? They both have hinges, and they just fold up, like that. And now it looks like he's wearing a massive hat, but this in fact folds all the way down and locks in just there. And here he is. Really simple transformation, but he looks really cool. He has this massive claw and a little gun, so he can have like a shield and shoot people. This guy's, I call the mechanic of the team. So he likes fixing people, and if you know the Transformers thing, he's like Ratchet. And he's got a very big backpack as the trailer, and this was actually supposed to collapse inwards, but I didn't have the pieces to do it. But I think he looks really cool with this windshield on, and he just looks so cool. So let's move on to the final one, which is Thunderclap. So now we have Thunderclap. Thunderclap is a very weird looking motorbike, and this is the second simplest and my latest creation. Now, as he looks a bit simple, this was because I ran out of hinges and I just had to scavenge them, and I just made whatever I could, just put a load of hinges together, and this is what I got. And he's very simple. He has actually changed forms twice. Like he originally looked a lot different than this, but recently I just changed it to make him look a bit better, so now he looks a bit sportier. Now to transform, he's quite simple. So these exhaust pipe things fold out, and then the wheels at the back split in half, and this piece comes down. Now then, I think this folds up, and this comes all the way down and just locks onto the back. Then this pops up and reveals his little eye, and yes, half of my people have one eye, and well, more than half actually. And then his arms come forward, He has this little tiny leg, one leg, two fins, two massive wheels at the back, chest piece, a little eye, and the other wheel on his back. So he could, if he wanted to, just fold that up and skate around on it, which is quite funny. But yeah, this is Thunderclap and the last of them. Now I'm going to show you them all combined. So first we're going to start with the foot, and this is in fact Scrappy. So all that you have to do for this is actually quite hard. Now what you're not supposed to do is break off his head like I just did, because I'm stupid. This folds in and like that. Now there's loads of ways of doing this, but I like folding his arms round his back to make like a little thing. Now if you haven't noticed already, it's going to be like this. So that is his one foot. Now the combined form only has one foot. So yeah, I'm just going to have to angle the camera up here so that you can see the top part. So the middle guy is in fact, yeah, Overquake. Now it's really fiddly to put them together, but his feet attach onto the back of the trailer. So when they've done that, his arms fold in like that. Now he's really fiddly to get on, but he is going to stay on. I've just put that guy on. Now the next person is Firefly. Now to do Firefly, you just need to transform him back into his plane mode. It's quite simple. And then these parts fold upwards. Wings fold upwards. Now you see here, you see his little landing gear that I showed you about? These can fold in, it doesn't really matter. It's all about the top of the arm. This little landing gear clips on to his arm there, like that. But because it's so loose, it always falls off. Might be able to get him to stand up, and I have. That's the first time I've ever got him to stand up like that. Now this is the trickiest part, Esau. Now Esau is very, very weird. So this folds in like that, and then these things come out and just fold down like that. And then this part is super confusing because Overquake's hand folds out and folds down over here. Now he will just clip on there, and then his feet will go round. I'm gonna do that in a sec because it's really hard to put on. As you can see, I've just managed to get him on, but he's falling over. So you've got to be quick by putting the head on, which is Thunderclap. Now Thunderclap is basically already transformed. So all you have to do for Thunderclap, so I'll just show you now. So Thunderclap, all you do is you fold the head in, and then these parts fold out, his arms, and this comes down. Now that is actually going to be his face. Looks a bit weird, but it is. So 2 eyes and the thing. And this little bit here, his foot, clips on to the back of Overquake. So I've just put him on now, and I'll show you the finished design. So putting him on now, and he just clips on there. Just there. And he's on. Just fold the back bit down, and here he is. So there's his face, little derpy face there. Then he's got one of his arms with the claw on, as you can see down there, hopefully. If it will focus, there's his little claw. And he's got one foot, and his spinning arm, just the propeller in, just there. And then he has his chest piece, which actually, this piece, now that I think about it, actually folds up. Oh dear.
That didn't go to plan, did it?
But I know what you'd like to see. Do you want to see him get pushed off the bed onto the ground and see how many pieces he smashes into? I bet you do. So let's go and do that. So he's up on the bed. There he is. There's the combined form. I don't actually have a name for him, so I know what you can do. In the comments below, put the name what you want it to be. The team name is called Storm Squad, so he should really be called Storm, but I don't know. It's your choice. So I'm going to set the camera up just down there, and then we're going to push him off and see what happens. Yay, that was a really good one. That was actually the second attempt, but let's get a replay of that. There's the replay done. Let's see what's happened. So here is what remains of Scrappy. Not too bad actually. Just lost his trailer part and I just put. Oh well. This is what the other part of Scrappy. Missing his head, little thing. I'll put him together in a minute. Then we've got, whose arm is that? Oh, that's Firefly's arm, who I actually pushed off at the end because I forgot to do it. That's part of Overquake. Here's a wing. If you saw that, there's one. Here's Firefly without his wings, and one of his legs actually. This is Overquake's head. The wheel of I've forgotten his name. That guy over there. And here's the main part. So actually, I think nothing happened to the school. I think nothing happened to Esau. I think Esau's completely fine. Yeah, that's what remains of Overquake. Then over there's the bike, Thunderclap, and yeah, a lot of destruction. I need to get to work fixing them.